say, how can you spend 24 hours a day, 365 days a year together? Lovely. It's an honor for me to be with her.
It's always been fun with Randy. I could hear a joke 1,000 times, and if he tells it, I'll still laugh.
The reason that we have such a great relationship is because we got to be good friends first. I mean, I would do anything for her because she's just such a special person. She really is.
I love being with him. I love seeing the world with him. We just have a great time. Everybody around the world sees us as Mama and Papa or Mom and Dad, and we feel like they're our children. They're our extended family, very big extended family.
We've come a long way, baby.
Yeah, we sure have. We have been very fortunate and very blessed to be able to recognize things that are coming. We recognize the computers were coming down in price, the printers were coming down, people weren't going to keep service contracts on them. We recognized that computers were coming into the doctor's offices before they were there. The future of medicine was in the technology that we've brought to jeunesse. I think the key is to recognize things and don't let time pass you by.
And when we come around the curve up here and see our building, I have a big old smile. Boy, oh boy, we started out in that little bitty tin building on Douglas Avenue.
I fell in love with network marketing because it allowed people from average backgrounds to do anything they want and become anything they want. You can be whatever you want to be if you work hard, if you're teachable, and you don't give up.
I'm very happy that people are excited about working for jeunesse. I thank all of the distributors and all the employees in this company. Because of them, this is why we've been able to grow the way we have. The one thing we will always do is we want to treat all of our employees, our distributors, with love and respect.
We want everybody to be happy and enjoy their life and enjoy every day to the max, and that's what it's all about.
3, 2, 1.
It's amazing to travel with people that have never gone out of their state or their country, and to see their eyes open up and see their minds expand, because every culture is different. We want everybody to be successful, whatever that means to them, because it's an individual thing. And we want them to feel special and feel like they're making a difference, like we want to make a difference in their lives and help other people to achieve what they want. If you help people every day, make their lives easier and better, then everything falls into place.
It requires people that are dedicated to doing what they're supposed to be doing here. And we've got a good group of people. I think the key to all of this is that you must believe all this is going to happen the way it is. If you really believed that everything was going to turn out the way it has now, if you believe that, that's why it does turn out that way.
Please welcome the ones who have brought you 9 years of revolutionary success to jeunesse. Your founders, Wendy Lewis and Randy Ray.
Hello, hello, hello. For those of you who don't know, this lovely lady here has been my partner for the last 33 years. I fell in love with her many, many years ago, and she's been my best friend, my best business partner, my wife. For
Your best wife?
I said the best friend. My wife is my best friend. Oops. Anyway, she's allowed me to hang around for 33 years, and it's been a lot of fun. And we're happy that you're here today to celebrate Thrive and our 9th birthday since we started Jeunesse. Okay. Whoops. And today, you're going to hear 2 chapters in our life. One was what happened when I met her. You don't want to miss that one. Well, I'm not going to tell you everything, but I mean, you know, some things. And the second is, she's going to cover that, is how we got Jeunesse started. Is that good?
Yep.
Okay. Number 1, chapter 1, I was working in Orlando, and we were installing medical systems. And I came in the office one day, and the receptionist said, "Boy, there's a lady that called you, and she is upset." I said, "Why?" She said, "She's been calling for days, and no one calls her back." I said, "I don't have any calls." I said, "Let me have that phone." I called. She was on the other end of the line and said, "Well, you must not need business. I've been leaving messages for days." I said, "You never left a message for me." It turned out that she'd been leaving messages in the Tampa office that I had closed. And the answering service never forwarded the calls to us, so I didn't know. So she's looking for a medical system, but she wants a demonstration, and whoever's going to give the demo has to come to her house to give the demo. I thought, this is unusual. Could be very interesting. It wasn't that interesting. When I showed up, I rang the doorbell. This little girl came to the door with little buffy pigtails and had chicken pox all over her face. So I thought, oh. But Wendy shows up and she said, "She's got chicken pox." I thought, oh, that's why I had to come here, huh? To see a little 2-year-old with chicken pox. But she was cute, and she's still cute, but she's a little over 2 now. What's she, 30?
35.
She's 35 now, but she's still cute. And she's got a little baby that is a 1.5 years old, and just as cute as her mommy was when she was little. So we started off our relationship by trying to clean up the mess of not answering her phone calls, and I agreed to go give a demo. I went to give the demo, and every question she'd ask is, "Does your software do blah, 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 blah?" And I'd say yes, and she'd say, "Show me." I thought, God, really? Yes, I want to see it. So most of the things I muddled through, and it worked okay. And then I said, "Don't be shaking your head."
You're exaggerating.
Well, I've been doing that for years. So she needed more detail. I said, "Okay, fine. I'll send somebody over that gives you more detail." So I did that. Long story short, she finally decided to buy after asking a million questions and getting me to the point where I said, "Okay, I'm going to withdraw my proposal. I'm not going to sell you anything." And she said, "Why?" I said, "I sold NASA millions of dollars worth of equipment. I never had the kind of question that you're giving me." And then she tried to say, well, it really wasn't her, it was her husband's partner. They were both doctors together. And so I said, all right. So we got the order, sent the trainers over to train. I got a phone call about 45 minutes after they got there. Said she threw us out. I said, what? Yeah, she told us we didn't know anything. I said, let me call that woman. So I called her. I said, what are you doing? She said, they don't know anything about training. I said, they're my trainers. Doesn't matter. They still don't know anything. I thought, okay, Miss Smarty Pants, if you're so smart, why don't you train them, and I'll pay you to train them. She said, okay, I'll do that. And they did get trained, and they were probably the best trainers we had in any of the medical systems business. But anyway, we would go out and I'd sell the system, and Wendy would come in and train them. And then we actually evolved to the point where we decided to have our own company and got rid of the company that I was working with. And so that turned out to be very, very good. And years later, I said, Wendy, we need to have our own company. And so we wound up doing medical manager on our own, and we were very, very successful. And so we were number one for 8 years in the United States. I mean, okay. So after we separated the hardware from the software, we ran up the maintenance company to number 184 on the Inc. 500. And when that came out, we had a lot of people that wanted to buy the company. And during the time that we were running it, we decided to run software on our systems, and people would pay for hosting, and that worked very well. And then we had somebody who wanted to buy the maintenance company, and we sold that for a lot of money and spun off into what you're going to cover. Okay?
My turn?
It's your turn.
So what Randy told you about is two companies that we owned. AMSC, which was our medical software company, and Alpha Computer Services, which was the hardware maintenance company. We sold both of them, and we're very, very fortunate to make some money, pretty good money. And at that point, each time we sold one of the companies, we decided we should retire. But that didn't last very long because our hobby is working, so we kept working and finding more things to do. As we were supporting a lot of multi-level marketing companies through hosting their hardware and writing software for them, we learned a lot about the industry. We learned a lot about owners, good, bad, and ugly. And we never wanted to own a multi-level marketing company, but Randy was having trouble with his knee. So we were looking for someone that could help without doing total knee replacement. And it turned out that President Obama passed a bill in Congress in March of 2009 saying that the U.S. would start doing stem cell research. So we were looking into that, and we found a doctor in L.A. that was taking fat, spinning it down, and getting the stem cells, and then injecting the stem cells in the knee. We went out to California, And that's where we met Dr. Newman. And Dr. Newman actually probably performed the first stem cell knee surgery in the United States, because that was in April. In March, the bill was passed in Congress, and in April, around Easter time, we went out to LA to have the procedure done. While we were in the office, and noticed in a cabinet he had a bottle of serum. I didn't know what it was for or what it was, so I asked the girls in the office, and they told me that that bottle of serum did amazing things, and that Dr. Newman used it on all his post-surgery patients. So they started showing me also pictures of before and after of people that had used the serum on their face to help eliminate fine lines and wrinkles. And I was intrigued by the product, so I took a bottle home and I decided I'd try it. And as I was trying it, no, I didn't give Randy any, because I only had one bottle, so I didn't want to give it up. So as I was trying it, I was just using it on my eyes, and I realized that I didn't just want to use it on my eyes, I wanted to use it on my face, my neck, my arms. So this was a product that was perfect for multi-level marketing because it was highly consumable. The more you use it, the more you want to use. So we went back to Dr. Newman, and Randy said to Dr. Newman, how many of these do you sell in a month? And he said about 40 to my patients. And Randy said, well, how would you like to sell 40,000? And he said, I'd love to, but how am I going to do that? Randy said, give me the formula and I'll show you how. So we went back to Orlando and we decided this may be just what we're looking for. We wanted to do two things. We felt we had been so blessed to be able to earn a lot of money through the sales of our companies that we wanted to help others and give back and help people around the world reach their dreams as we had been able to reach ours. But also, just as important to us was helping children around the world, because Randy had grown up very, very poor, and it was very important to him to help children because he felt they didn't deserve to grow up without anything the way he had grown up. So we thought this may be the perfect vehicle. We decided we'd start a multi-level marketing company. And when we came home, we tried to come up with a name. The name we came up with a group of people, we sat in the conference room, and the name we came up with was jeunesse, because jeunesse means youth in French. So now we had a name for the company, and all of our products were going to be anti-aging, or as we call it, youth enhancement products. We wanted to have a skincare product that would work from the outside in, and a nutritional product that would work from the inside out. And that's when we developed Reserve, a super antioxidant resveratrol product in a gel, which, as most of you know, has become our #1 product today. So we went back out to California and we talked to some friends out there. One of them was Kim Hui, and we spoke to her and we said, we have this great idea. We're really excited about it. We have 2 products. One is a stem cell technology product, and the other is a resveratrol product. We told her all about it, and she was very, very polite. She listened, but I don't think she really understood the magnitude of what these 2 products would mean. She went home and told her husband about it, who's a physician, and he got extremely excited. He said, stem cells are the future of medicine. You got to do this, Kim. So we got together. She got 5 of her friends, all Asian, 2 from Hong Kong, 1 from mainland China, 1 from Indonesia, 1 from Vietnam. And that was the beginning of jeunesse. We launched the company on 09/09/09 at 9 p.m. because 9 means longevity in Chinese numerology. And we knew this was the perfect day for that event. So that accomplished one of our main goals, that we were going to present these products, youth enhancement products, to as many people around the world as we could, and we hoped that we could help a lot of them. What was very, very important to me is empowering women and helping women to reach their dreams. Having been a single mom myself for a long time, I knew how scary it is. So my goal was to reach out to as many women as possible to help them with their lives. And I think we've done a really good job of it. So our products are for everyone, and as you know, if you work hard and if you don't ever give up, you will reach your goals. The key is the only ones that don't make it are those who give up. If you keep working and you don't give up, you will be successful. Randy later is going to tell you, and other people will tell you more about jeunesse kids. But I hope all of you want to work together with us, and help many, many more people all around the world. Thank you.